Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a really short set, and I wanted to do this for myself for the weekend. So I'm just going to start off with nail prep. I'm going to push back my cuticles using a cuticle pusher. Then I'm going to clean up the nail plate area by just using my drill bit, and I'm using the Makartt JD700E file. This is an amazing file, and you can use my discount code nailsbycamin for 15% off. And I've had this file for a really long time now, and I can tell you guys it's really good. So if you're looking for an amazing e-file, then this is definitely one that you can look into. So I like to do this step because it lifts back some of my skin. As you can see, it goes white. That means there is some dead skin on my nail plate, and it's really important that we remove this because then we can get lifting or our nails might not last as long. So I really like to ensure that I do this step really well when I'm planning to keep a nail set on for a couple of weeks. And because I barely have any cuticles to remove, I'm just using my diamond ball bit, and I'm just using this to basically remove any of that cuticle. As you can see, it does that so well, and I've just really been loving this bit. I feel like it's such a good bit for people to have, and it's also not like very abrasive on the nail, so you can use this even if you're a beginner. So I'm also filing down whatever nails I have left because I didn't want them to show through, because today's design does have a bit of clear in them. So I'm just doing this step to ensure that I'm not going to see any of my natural nail underneath. Then I'm also buffing the surface of my nail with my hand file. I'm being very gentle with this because you don't want to like thin out your nails or scratch them too much. So this is going to help the polygels and the nail tips that we're going to apply to stick on very well. So because we're using polygel today, usually you have to apply a base coat. So this is the Makartt base coat because I'm going to be using some of their polygels, so it's kind of best to use their system. And I'm just applying a really thin layer of this to my nails. You don't want this to be too thick, and make sure you don't flood your cuticles. And so once that is done, I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds in my nail lamp. So moving on to the nail tip application, I'm using this brand called Btartbox, I believe, and they have like amazing nail tips on their website. It's kind of like what they specialize in. And they sent me their medium/short coffin nail tips, which I really like when I want to do a nice short set, because I feel like when I use the really long ones, I'm wasting most of the tip. So I always have a short set of nail tips lying around somewhere, just in case I want to do a nice short set. So what I'm doing is just sizing them up. This is fairly easy. You just want to make sure they fit from sidewall to sidewall. Some of these were like a little bit bigger, I guess, but I filed these down after I applied my polygel, and then they kind of just matched the width of my nail, if that makes sense. So to stick them on, I am using base coat. I feel like this comes off easier when it's time to remove the nails, and it's a lot safer as well. And I apply this to the well, press it onto the tip, and then just cure that under my light, and that's pretty much it. It's fairly simple. And again, this is going to be a really short set, so I did trim down the nails a little bit more. And now I'm applying another layer of base coat because I want the whole surface of the nail, including the nail tip, to be kind of sticky so that the polygel just really stays on there and it's easier to apply. So for my polygel application, I'm going to start off using this shade from Glam. It's my most favorite nude ever. I'm really into my pinky nudes, and this one is called Dahlia. And this was sent to me a while back and I'm still using it. Like, you get a lot of product in this one, and I believe it's about 30 ml in here, which is like the biggest size you can get, which is amazing because I feel like this is such a great nude. And the formula of this polygel is very, very nice. It's not runny and it's not too hard. It's like that nice, perfect consistency. The only thing with this polygel I would say is that I tend to get quite a few bubbles, which I kind of have to like go in and like get rid of, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine because it's such a great polygel to work with and I never get any burning with this. So if you haven't checked out Glam, do check their polygels out. Now for the marble section of the nail, I'm using this soft white shade. It's like a random polygel that I had lying around, and I'm kind of applying this in the way I would want my marble. So I'm kind of applying this a bit harsh, and then I'm going in with this Misty Rose clear / pinky clear from Makartt, and I'm applying this right over the top because this is going to help me blend that white further when I go in with my polygel brush. So I'm just going to use my brush to just pat that in place. I want this to lay nice and flat on the nail, so that's like the whole purpose of me patting it down. If it's too thick and if it's too uneven, it's just not going to work out in the end. Like, the nail is going to be super bumpy, so just make sure that your nail is nice and flat and even at this point. And if you want, you can also go in with the spatula end of your brush or maybe another thin tool to just swirl around the colors and make a better marble, I guess. So yeah, I kind of did that for some of the nails, but most of them were fine, so I didn't show it. But you can go in after when you've patted everything down and just further mix the colors up a little bit more. So once I'm done with that, I'm leaving the layer uncured and I'm going in with this really beautiful gold foil. This is from the Vettsy Polygel kit, but I believe it's also available on like Amazon or something. So these gold foils or gold flakes are very easy to find pretty much everywhere. And I do have a discount code with Vettsy. It is CAMIN1060 all together and lowercase, and that will give you 20% off their website. I did mention in one of my previous videos that Vettsy has like some really cool stuff on their website at really affordable prices, and you can get some really nice polygel kits. I have done a review of 2 of their kits, and I feel like they're really well built kits. Like, you can get a lot of stuff in there for a very affordable price, and the consistency of their polygel is still very good. It's a little bit more on the runny side, but it's still like great, and I really think it's a nice beginner's kind of product as well. So I'm just finishing off with the gold flakes. I decided to add some more chunkier pieces because the smaller ones I couldn't really tell that they were there too much, so I tried to go a bit chunky with these. And then I'm just going to finish off the nail set with my nail bed color, and that's going to be that pink. So I'm just applying that very thinly to the nail bed because I am going to be encapsulating these nails with clear. So don't make this layer too thick. You kind of want this layer to be somewhat leveled to the marble section so that when you apply your clear, it's just going to save you a lot of time and you don't have to work on getting it even as much. So I'm gonna basically kind of ombre this into that marble without bringing it too far down, because then it will just cover up all that nice marble we did. And some pieces of gold did get covered, but I kind of like the effect it gave. And I also forgot I have a discount code with Madam Glam. It is CAMIN30 for 30% off their website, and this one is not an affiliate link, but you guys can use this to save 30% off. Madam Glam is like a really nice high quality brand and I really enjoy all of their products. I've also worked with like a lot of their gel polishes, so yeah, if you're also interested in getting yourself some very nice gel polishes. I'm also using some of the other products in this video, like the top coat as well. So if you want to get the Madam Glam top coat, which by the way is really amazing, you can use my discount code to save some money off your order. I'm also using the shade Firefly from Vettsy, and this is just like a nice versatile fine glitter polygel basically, and I'm going in with the tiniest amount and kind of putting that through some of the marble. I wish I had put more of this color, honestly. It looks so good in the end, but I feel like you couldn't see it too well, so yeah, definitely wish I added some more of this. It's such a beautiful versatile glitter, and I got this from one of their polygel kits. I believe it was the Baby Boomer one. And now I'm going in with my favorite clear. This is the Tobeglam clear, and it's really good. I feel like it's almost as good as Makartt, but yeah, just really enjoy this one. And I'm going to use this to encapsulate mostly the marble section of the nail. And this stuff is like really good. It's really easy to work with. It's a little bit more on the soft side, but it's really an amazing polygel, and it's super clear. And yeah, you guys really just need to try Tobeglam out. I also have a discount code with them, which I don't remember off the top of my head, but I will have it linked below, or maybe in this video somewhere. So once I'm done and happy with my application, I remove the sticky layer and get straight into my filing. So my filing routine is just going to be hand filing using the 100 grit side of the hand file, and I'm just using this to shape the sidewalls, and then I go over and smooth the surface. Okay, and this is what the nails look like so far. I really like how they even look matte. I think it's just kind of like a cool effect. I did also buff them off camera. And now I'm going to use the Madam Glam top coat, and I'm just going to apply a nice generous layer of this. As you can see, that little glitter kind of peeks through a bit, and I just thought it was such a nice touch. It's just a shame I didn't add enough of it. And once I'm done with the top coat, I'm gonna cure this in my nail lamp for about 60 seconds. And now I'm just going to apply my crystals. So for this finger, I wanted to do some like chunkier crystals. So I'm applying a layer of, or not a layer, like a very thin amount of clear polygel. And I'm going over that with the top coat before I cure. And I'm applying my crystals right on top. This just saves you from having to top coat it after you put on the crystals, because you want to avoid getting any top coat or any gel or any polygel on top of the crystals, because it kind of will take away from their crystal-like dimension. So you want to be really careful that you don't top coat them, even if you don't use any polygel, or even if you have any rhinestone glue, that would work really well. And now I'm finally going to apply some cuticle oil and just finish off this really cute nail set. And don't forget to rub this in really well. And this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. I've done something a little different today and went really short. Hopefully there's some people out there who enjoy this nail set. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to use my discount codes that I mentioned, because these are some really awesome products. And thank you guys so much for watching. I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!